Lakeside Barbecue Chats. So I want to talk a minute about layering flavor. When you're cooking something, when you're cooking a product, a brisket, ribs, chicken, anything, you want that product to be the best you can possibly be. Now, when I was in competition, you had one bite to impress that judge to make him think that's the best piece of barbecue he's ever put in his mouth. And the way we would do that is by layering our flavors. I'm not going to cook a piece of brisket or a chicken or a pork with just one rub or salt and pepper and call it a day. I want dimensions of flavor in my cooking. You know, when you bite into a piece of meat that I've cooked, you get a burst of flavor and everything melds together. It tastes amazing because I've matched both all the spices and the wood to the product that I'm cooking, and it comes out as an amazing product in the end. Now, a lot of guys like to create their own rubs, which is perfectly fine. I used to do that early on as well. And the issue that I ran into was you had to buy bulk spices to make your rubs. And keeping the bulk spices fresh was pretty difficult. So early on in my barbecue career, I had a seasoned guy come up to me and say, look, there's nothing wrong with buying a good quality rub and using that. You know, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. You're gonna get a good quality product, it's gonna be fresh, and you're not gonna have to worry about finding and sourcing spices, getting everything that you need, blending and making a rub. Although there's nothing wrong with that, you can do that. Now, when I go to cook a brisket, I always start with a nice base coat of like a good seasoning salt, and then I go into my rubs. And I'm gonna put a minimum of probably 5 rubs on every brisket that I cook, sometimes more depending on what I have available. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna layer the flavors throughout the product. And the end product is just gonna be a really superior, flavorful piece of meat. Now, like I said, you guys can inject as well. I do that rarely, especially if I'm cooking a very expensive piece of meat, but it also adds to the end product of the flavor. You know, so I've got some really great instructions on layering flavors, on matching your woods to your rubs and your meat, everything over at theacademyaq.com. So why don't you guys go on over and check us out. And until next time, keep on smoking it.